I'm Janaea Murray, and here on a positive note, we highlight the most heartwarming stories from all around our tri-state that move and inspire us. For the past few weeks, News 12 has hit the road in a partnership between Optimum, Discovery, and the Boys and Girls Club around the New York tri-state. We hooked up hundreds of lucky students with brand new supplies and book bags to start the successful school year on a positive note, and I got to meet some of them. What is your name?
Michael?
Michael. Nice to meet you, Michael. What grade are you going into?
Second?
Did you start school already?
Yeah.
What grade did you go to?
First grade.
How was it?
Good.
What made it good?
I don't know.
What did you wear on your first day of school? Do you remember?
White shirt and black comfortable pants.
Ooh, you have to have the comfortable pants.
Yeah.
Can I test you?
Trust you?
Yeah, what quiz? Yes. If any celebrity could visit you at school, who would it be?
Justin Bieber.
I know Justin Bieber.
His song.
You looked up on Peaches. I don't know if you said enjoy it. Oh, yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
that's
don't.
a young baby.
5 plus 2.
My mama.
Girl, you're on fire. I already know. Today it's trivia and pop quizzes, but tomorrow it's college entrance exams. Our next guest from Brooklyn is making sure tuition is one less question you have to worry about. His nonprofit connects high schoolers to scholarships for historically black colleges and universities, and I'm super excited because I happen to be a product of one of them. HBCU Night Incorporated was founded by Andre Martin. He's a graduate of Grambling State University and my alma mater, Howard University, both of which are popular HBCUs, short for historically black college or universities. Andre says the mission of HBCU Night is to raise awareness for HBCUs through college fairs and forums with HBCU recruiters. During the pandemic, Andre's team has been working hard to expand their network. In 2020, they hosted 38,000 attendees through virtual college fairs and allocated $52 million worth of scholarships to selected students.
We want to offer free resources because growing up, coming from lower socioeconomic background, I never had it, so I kind of want to create this event and this organization for students that come up in these similar circumstances. So students from Brooklyn, the Bronx, all of the New York area, right? We want to make sure that these students have a fair chance to learn about HBCUs.
A school in the Hudson Valley has great news to share with us too. Tony Ambrosino is more than a security officer at Cornwall Central Middle School. This guy's a hero too. He saved the day when he spent his shift sifting through garbage to find a fifth grader's lost earrings. She accidentally left them on her lunch tray and threw them out. Now that student told Tony that the earrings belonged to her recently deceased grandmother, and he empathized. He wouldn't stop searching until that little girl's prized possessions were found. Tony says he'd do anything for the kids and his community, and clearly it's true. On to New Jersey now, where we're shining a spotlight on a group of Girl Scouts living up to their motto of serving wherever they're needed. This troop from Englewood, New Jersey has been collecting supplies and sending them to the people of Haiti for over a year now. Originally, they were just helping out with their COVID-19 response, but after the devastating earthquake on the island in August, the troop worked even harder, putting flyers up around town and asking people to donate supplies. In just a day, the troop had more than 100 personal kits filled with toiletries and masks. Together with a group called Unspoken Smiles, the Girl Scouts were able to get their kits to Haiti. And for their altruistic efforts, everyone in that troop got the Girl Scout Bronze Award. It's one of the highest honors in the whole organization. And that brings us into today's Did You Know? Did you know that September 15th through October 15th is Hispanic Heritage Month? Here's how you can celebrate the news with News 12. For the entire month, we're featuring stories on the rich Hispanic and Latinx cultures from all around our tri-state. We'll dive into history and look toward the future. Anytime you see this on your screen, a Hispanic Heritage Month story is coming. So stay tuned for October 8th and 9th. News 12's Amanda Bossert and I are bringing a little extra flavor to this show to close out the month of celebrations on a positive note. You don't want to miss it. Here's just a little taste of what you'll get in that special episode. When beauty meets brains and heart, you get this queen. Her journey through pageantry hasn't been perfect, but she's using every lesson from life to come out on top. We're headed to Long Island.
Carabel Perez is going for the crown. The Central Islip native will be representing the Dominican Republic in the upcoming Reina Hispanoamericana pageant in Bolivia next month.
I'm very proud of my heritage. This is why I have my crown and sash over my heart, because it truly is, such a blessing to be a Latina from the Dominican Republic.
But Perez says the road to beauty pageant success wasn't easy. She was a 9th grader here at Central Islip High School when several modeling agencies rejected her application because they said she was too heavy. Perez says she also dealt with cyberbullying.
I can only tell you how many times when I was younger, how many doors were closed due to how I looked or because my body wasn't the perfect weight or measurements. And people are cruel. There's bullying is real on social media. There's people out there that are truly out there just to, attack just because, they envy.
Perez says her involvement in the school show choir and support from family helped give her the strength to rise above obstacles and chase her dreams.
I come from a family that really didn't have much growing up, and the message that I always hold with me is that it doesn't matter where you come from or how much money you have or the type of education that you have, any dream is attainable with hard work and good faith.
Perez hopes to spread that message of perseverance every time she takes the stage to empower young women around the world.
It doesn't matter how many doors close on you, keep trying, because at the end of the day, if you have a good heart and you have that willpower to work hard for what you want, anything is possible.
A 10-year-old in Connecticut is helping out his community in his own way. Throughout the pandemic, Nicky Zooks has become something of a local celebrity in Bethel, Connecticut. His food reviews on establishments and restaurants in the area have really been making a difference.
Dad, this sandwich is definitely wicked.
10-year-old internet food critic sensation Nicky Zooks has been lifting local restaurants ever since COVID started.
It's been pretty crazy, a roller coaster actually.
Today's Bethel Boost is Prime Up, Captain Louis Chowder House, Broken Symmetry. This is just blowing it out of the park.
Well, we have so much people that's been wanting us to go do their restaurant, go give them a boost. That's been really cool.
As hard as it was for some restaurants, Nicky's dad says his son brought something special to the table everywhere he went.
A lot of people don't realize what he really puts into it. What he wants to say, how he wants to word it, and the whole nine. He really does 90% of it. I take pictures, video, and eat anything that's left over.
So Nicky, congratulations and thank you for all the very...
This week, Nicky was recognized by his hometown of Bethel as the first person in America to start helping out restaurants right at the start of the pandemic with his videos.
It's really cool to get a proclamation, an award, to be the first person to do that. It's not hard to do too, it's very easy and I love doing it, so it's fun.
This is what the Reading Roadhouse is all about.
Nicky has made such a big impact on these businesses and his many fans.
Every time if we take a walk, there's at least one person that says, Nicky Zooks!
His YouTube channel, Nicky Will Eat It, has over 1,000 subscribers.
I've been waiting all week for this, the Blood Sausage Sundae.
As for his future, he says he'd like to be a chef or continue as a critic. Definitely something with food.
Now, Nicky's YouTube channel, Nicky Will Eat It, has over 1,000 subscribers. He says he wouldn't mind teaming up with Food Network one day, maybe even becoming a chef. Well, babies are arguably one of the most beautiful gifts in this life, and thanks to the Tiny Miracles Foundation in Connecticut, 85 families from around the state were able to celebrate their bundles of joy.
Twins Charlotte and Baker just celebrated their second birthday, a joyous milestone after being born 14 weeks early.
Baker was 1 pound 10 ounce when he was born, and Charlotte was 113.
Right after their mother, Lisa Snyder, delivered them, she was put in touch with a mentor from the Tiny Miracles Foundation.
They were there pretty much every day in the NICU.
And she's talked to her mentor every day since those scary early weeks.
It was irreplaceable.
Catherine Cohen's daughter, Chloe, was also born preemie.
It is isolating because it's a very unique club to be a part of, and nobody else really understands the experience you're going through.
Cohen was so touched by the help of the Tiny Miracles Foundation, she decided to give back by being a mentor herself.
I think the biggest thing is just to ensure that it's going to be okay, that you will get through it.
Ashley Deneen, president of the board of directors of Tiny Miracles Foundation, says this annual event is to connect all of the families they have helped since its inception in 2004.
These babies are fragile. Some are born at 21, 23, 24 weeks with severe medical conditions, and you're isolated and alone.
Deneen says to all be together in person with happy and healthy babies is the greatest gift of all.
We have walked this journey together, and so for us at Tiny Miracles, it's amazing for us to see the families after the NICU.
The Tiny Miracle Foundation services 6 area hospitals, including Yale New Haven Children's Hospital. They even offer a financial assistance program if you're interested.